Alright, what's up guys, Duquesne23 here, and we now have Forge Island. It is out, guys, and it is massive. Like, you thought, you know, other maps were big. I think this maybe, like seriously, I think this is the size of Forge World, at least the area that you can build in. It is enormous. Like, I mean, it is huge. But yeah, so if you notice that little gray speck way over there, that's a corner. That's kind of where it's just the boundary right there. I got too lazy. I didn't want to make one over there because it takes too long. But you can see a corner way over there. Oh, and just telling you, I'm right above the big island. There's a corner way over there and a corner right there. Where those are up there, that's where the little limit cap is. And guys, you can actually forge all the way down into the water. Not very far in the water, but you can forge a little bit in the water. Here, let's go ahead and get not a respawn point. That's not good. I wonder, oh, I never even looked if there's any new Dominion pieces out. I'll have to look at that, you know, while we're here. Let's go ahead and do a wall here. And let's, I don't know why it didn't go 90 degrees, but okay. Let's go a wall and let's flatten it out a little bit. You can go a little bit into the water, but not very much into the water at all. Like with your body, like pretty much, I think they said your waist can't go, you know, farther or something like that. So really, it's the good thing is though, you can actually go in like all the way down to the water itself. And so in other words, you can build things on the water itself. So that's really good. Apparently I put that block a little bit too far down. But right here, this is the top. Right there is the top where, you know, the kill boundary is. Well, it's a soft kill, but. And there's the islands. There's the big island right there. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to run off and show you how long it takes to actually fall all the way down to the water. And this is going at full speed of the whole, you know, Halo. Going full speed. And yeah, so it's still going. Takes a long time to fall. And I'll stop right there just because I don't want to have to respawn all the way back up there. But yeah, long ways to fall there. So definitely pretty awesome. One thing that I do like is the texture that they gave on the rocks. It's definitely really cool. You can build some cool little maps on the sides of these little cliff spaces right here. But yeah, let's go to each island now. This is going to be the medium-sized island. And over here is the small island. It's going to be unbelievable if someone makes a good map that connects the islands. That is going to be pretty crazy. And not with just, you know, like flying vehicles like the Banshee and stuff, but like with actual pathways and stuff. But yeah, here's a small map. I'm going to just give an example. Oh, why did I go into there? I was going to quickly get a mongoose out so y'all can see how it is driving across it with a mongoose. Kind of see how short it is and stuff, how small. But here's a mongoose driving across it. So it's not too big, but it's definitely a nice size where you can build a nice map. This could even, like if you build around the outsides also, like kind of overhang and stuff, you can build a nice medium-sized map on here. Of course, yes, you can build a big team map on here, but I'm just saying, like, you can also have a very nice small map for a nice little 1v1 map too, right there. Alright, so now let's go ahead and fly over to the medium one, and we will, if y'all want to see the surrounding areas, there's the surrounding. It looks kind of cool. They have more of these little island things around the surrounding areas. Okay, so now we're here at the medium map, so let's get a mongoose out, drop one down, and I'll show y'all how long it takes to get across the medium map on a mongoose. So it's definitely bigger, and it does take a little bit longer. It is definitely going to be a pretty big map. There's the size of a mongoose on that map. It's definitely pretty big. Look at that. That's a pretty large island. Now, let's go ahead to, and I know all y'all are looking at some of the pieces that I have up there. Those are all the new pieces. And yes, look right there. Oh my gosh, look at these pieces right here. Oh yeah. And this, interesting, green screen, guys, a green screen. But here's some of the other pieces right here. But now let's go ahead and I'll grab this mongoose and we'll drive right through all this stuff across the middle. Where you say the middle is. Okay, well, let's go through this door, and then we'll go through. All right, there we go. And there we go. Let's go. Driving across. This isn't exactly in the middle because I have kind of the green screen there, but close enough. Yep. Pretty awesome. Definitely takes a while to drive across. Oh, couldn't save it. I tried to drift right on the edge, but didn't work. So now I'm just going to show you all real quick, driving around the edge of it to kind of see the circumference of the whole thing as you're driving along. I love that horn there. But yeah, so it's definitely a nice big island. You know, you're able to actually create something pretty massive there on this island. Definitely you can. But as you can tell, I haven't come back around to my original starting point. My original starting point was over by the trees, and here's the trees coming up. So right about here was my original starting point. So definitely really big. Now let's go ahead and get on to this whole thing. I'll save those till last. I'll save those till last. First, I'm going to show y'all. All right, so right here, we got a bridge walls. That's a new piece on here. And then an artifact base. This artifact base is literally just the base. So I know it's not really a new piece, guys. Some of the stuff is a new piece, but I'm just saying a new piece for this forging. It's not on every other forge map. It is on Ravine and stuff, but you know, it's not on other forge maps and stuff. So this is what I mean by new for this. Catwalk. I know a lot of these are on Ravine. I'm just saying. And here's some nice little catwalk lip. But right here, green screen, guys, completely new, not on any other forge map. We got ourselves a green screen, so now you can have a green screen in Halo for all y'all machinimas and stuff out there that, you know, want to use a green screen and everything. I just built like a little window type of thing there. So in other words, the reason why I built the window there, let's see if I can find something else. Let's see here. I think it's under decorative brace. Yeah, there we go. So let's say you have, you know, multiple windows, and let's say you have a house, except you go outside and you film the outside of your house or something, and you want to put it behind these windows. Normally, you could only put, you know, one screen there, and then one screen here, or you have to like cut it out by using masking tools. But now with the green screen, if you have all the rest of this covered, like in between the windows, with the green screen, you could just put your window in on the green screen. So that's definitely pretty awesome. You can put all the footage in. So let's say a dog was walking in the middle of your shot and a car was over here on the left side. So now it won't just show up under one screen. It can actually show up under multiple, if y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all don't, I'm sorry for confusing y'all. I'll just continue on. But yeah, so it's definitely awesome. You can have a green screen and stuff. So you can make your Spartan actually stand out now. You don't have to all cut around them and stuff like that. But yeah, so now let's go ahead and get on to this right here. This is Rock 4. In case y'all don't know what this is under, the rock stuff is under something different. It's under building blocks. Not building blocks, sorry about that. Buildings. And right here, see, Rock 4 and 5 are under buildings because they're massive. They cost a lot. They cost 150. But you can have 20 of these items here. And here's one. This is Rock 5. It's pretty massive. That is the full length of Rock 5. You know, I just pretty much put it there. And same thing, there's Rock 4, that's pretty much full length. It's definitely really big, really massive. Now, they did add some more rocks into the normal scenery, I guess, not scenery, but the normal natural area. Now, they have rocks 1, 2, and 3, and trees 1, 2, and 3. So, I'll go through those. This is Rock 1, it's just a typical little tiny rock. Rock 2, it's a little bit bigger of a rock. And Rock 3, it's a little bit bigger in between, of course, Rock 2 and Rock 4 on size. But there you go. And now tree. Here is tree 1 right here. Tree 1. And here is tree 2. And here is tree 3. And massive tree. Definitely really awesome. Love the shadows it casts on there. But if you're doing a small map, you could definitely create some pretty cool little forest environments and stuff like that. Like, you know, you can just do this right here. You can put some into the ground and stuff, you know, so it looks like the limbs are really low. It's definitely going to be very interesting to see what people come up with. And of course, guys, bless you, Aiden. Of course, you know, this is like the normal rock stuff, so you could put out 50 of them. Whoa, made a little jicky move there. But of course, you know, you can put out 50 of them. So that is definitely very awesome to be able to put out 50 of these. That means you can, on a large map, man, you can, I mean, on a small map, you can really cram in trees like crazy. So while you're playing, it looks like you're in a forest, which that is definitely really cool. Look at this. This is definitely, oh, this is so cool. This is really awesome, guys. Y'all can't, you know, come on. 343 is doing an amazing job. Yes, some stuff like this, like a nice big area to forge in, takes a little while longer, but stop complaining. Look at this. You know, they did trees. Everyone always wanted Bungie to do trees, and Bungie never did. And look at this. 343, trees. Look at it. They listened. They knew people wanted trees, and they even gave us multiple different types of trees. Some big old trees, some small little trees. Where's the small one? I lost it. There it is. Small little trees, and some medium-sized trees, and a green screen for your Spartan. That is awesome. But yeah, so look at that. This is really cool. I'm so excited about this, guys. But that's pretty much it, everyone. As it, you know, y'all are able to see how high the whole map is. Where's, you know, how far away? Look at that block way over there, block over there. I was too lazy to put one over there, but there's one over there. You know, so definitely a really big map. Got a green screen in here now. Got a whole bunch of trees. Got more rocks and more big rocks, so you can actually enclose an entire area with rocks if you wanted to. So yeah, this is definitely really cool. Guys, and oh, I guess I'll check Dominion real quick, just in case. You never know. What if there's more Dominion? Doesn't look like it. Okay, what about more scenery? Never even tried looking in there. Pallets, barricades, camping stools. Let me go to barricades just to see. These are little Jersey barricades. Those are pretty cool. I always enjoy those. Some pallets. Pallet large. No, not really, just pallet. Street cones. Sandbags. Any more sandbags? Nah, not really. Alright, so pretty much there's nothing. You got some big containers and stuff, but that's all typical. But yeah, so got some very cool new forging stuff, especially with trees. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more Halo 4 custom maps on Forge Island. I am going to be creating quite a few interesting maps for everyone. Some pretty cool themed ones also. So stay tuned for all those. And guys, I guess that will be it for right now. Be sure to like and favorite the video, share it around so everyone gets to see kind of the dimensions of the map and everything like that. And I will see y'all next time. Later, guys.